Okay, here's how you put these things together. It's a lot of little moving parts, but it's not very complicated. This rubber washer, two-sided washer, slips into that hole, and when you're done, it'll look like that. You can see obviously what that's for. That's to provide cushion on both sides. Once you do that, your bracket, these will simply, they have a place made on where they'll, it's hard to do this one-handed. I don't have my little camera like I said I would. They'll slip in there like that, and they have a little channel, a little groove on them. And when you're done, that all locks together in the bracket. See, the bracket has the same thing. Try not to scratch my part here, but to give you an idea. And make sure you get your bracket on the right way. I've done it several times wrong in the past. Then the bracket fits there like that. And then the bolt, and this little washer goes on here like this first. A little thrust washer. And then the bracket fits on there like that. And then the bolt simply, it's already got a flat washer and a lock washer on it. It just simply goes through the bracket. Ah, dang. And bolts just like that. If I show you, you know, right? And it bolts just like that right there through the bracket. I have to take this back apart, but I just want to show you for simplicity's sake how it works. Once you get them both in there, get them both tight. That's how it's pretty much going to look. It's very simple. It took me, 5 minutes, one-handed. Then you carry it over here to your cool little bike that you're going to put them on. That's how they look installed, painted. These are going black because my bike's black. Basically black. I've already got this one on. See how easy it was? Very simple. Very simple. This one goes on even simpler. And I've got the bracket on backwards. I've got the bracket on upside down. Anyway, the bracket will go through the mirror stem, just like so, but the other way. I've got it on upside down, and it'll sit just like that right there. With the bracket facing the right way, which, like I said, I've got it on upside down. I can't do anything. I got it one-handed. But then you just simply put your lock washer on it, and then you just put your nut back on it, and you have to adjust your mirrors and your signal again. That's it. They're very simple. Like I knew I'd get that backwards. I always do. But need to check it before because it won't flip around. See what I'm saying? It won't flip. So you got to have the bracket on the right way. And they don't really tell you in instructions how to do it. Just got to look at them and tell. They look real good. They look real cool. Like I said, I'm hoping to keep some wind off of them, especially in the winter time. I think they look good painted, but I didn't say need to paint them orange. It kind of look goofy. But that's how they look installed. And you have to put this together before you put it on the bike. Like I said, you need to be sure you get that bracket right because I've got it wrong. So I'm going to go over and flip it the correct way before I finish this thing. But anyway, that's how they look installed. That's how they look painted. They look good. They look good, a little fair and special like that, you know. But anyway, that's how you do it. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. And I'm gonna finish this up and get my bracket on the right way. Instructions are kind of weak there, but there's not much to it. But you can't get that bracket on wrong. The brackets are single-sided. One's short, one's long. Long one goes on the clutch side, obviously for the clutch lever remove. But I've got that one on, like I said, upside down. So I'm going to finish it, take it back apart, put this grommet in. I just want to show you how that grommet works. Because that's kind of confusing. It's double-sided grommet. They're very common in body shop stuff. I use them a lot. And rubber mount tanks use the same thing. Like Softails and stuff like that up. Rubber mount tanks. So they're just smaller. Anyway, that's how it works. Hope everybody understands. If you like them, they're really cool. Memphis Shades makes the best ones I've ever used, But anyway, I think they work good. I'm real happy with them, real happy with the look of them. Hope they add me some added wind protection, especially this winter. And hopefully they look good and they work good. And go get you some.